Hey guys, Solid Sports Cards here. Making another video of some more pickups that I got, and one interesting story that I have that I'll show off real quick. So I'll just get right into it. This was about a month ago now, I'd say. I was getting my car detailed locally, and it took about 3 hours to do. And in walking distance from the place I was getting it detailed, there was a thrift shop. This is in Wilmington, Massachusetts. Which is where I grew up. So I was familiar with the thrift shop, but I don't go in there too often. So I was like, screw it, let me walk over and kill some time. And I did. And I'm glad that I did, I think. You guys will see in a second. Kind of just waltzing through. I found cards there before, here and there. There was some stuff and sometimes some sports memorabilia. But in a case, the owner had two baseballs. And immediately I looked over and I'm like, oh, I know those two names for sure. And they were just... they weren't even in a cube. They were just loose. They weren't even in wrapping or anything like that. And I recognized the names immediately, asked her the price. She told me $35 a piece. I asked briefly, like, where did these come from? And she told me that last week someone walked in with them. They didn't know much about them either. But, I mean, to me, being a baseball fan, it's pretty obvious who they were. So I don't know what the situation was. Now, you guys tell me what you guys think. I had mixed reviews about the authenticity of these two balls. On Twitter, I had a tweet that kind of blew up and people were having a discussion about it. So I'll just get right into it. So the first ball that was there, it's pretty incredible that I even found these, is a Mickey Mantle. Now, it's a dated ball, and I looked up the date of the president of the MLB at that point, and someone also wrote numbers on this and the other ball too. And this matches up. So this ball was, I believe, if it is authentic, was signed kind of later in Mantle's life. So it's a legit ball. It's just I don't often see an inscription with Mantle. And again, there's some inconsistencies people pointed out that this could potentially be a fake. But, I mean, I just wanted to show this too before I show into the next ball. I do have a real Mantle ball that was authenticated by PSA that I sent in a while ago that I own. And obviously you can see the differences between the signature. I mean, obviously I know he's a very faked... probably the most faked signature, probably in all sports, I would imagine. The signature's cleaner here. It looks really bright and everything. And here, obviously, it's faded. The balls are they similar date? I don't think so. I think this ball's a little bit earlier or later in the past. But, yeah, so you could just see the side-by-side difference. Whether this is authentic or not, I don't know. I really don't. If it is, I was thinking at it as $35. I was like, the second she said that, I'm like, there's just zero question I'm going to buy these, of course. So what my plan is with this ball is I'm going to bring this to the Shriners Auditorium show in Wilmington. It's actually also in Wilmington. And see if JSA or PSA could just authenticate these and give me the answer. And then the second ball, which I'm going to do the same thing with, and I think this one might be real. This is a freaking... I found both of these sitting together. Like, insane. A Joe DiMaggio signed baseball. And this also matches up date-wise with the commissioner, MLB commissioner, that obviously, he was still alive when this was signed. That was kind of the first few things I looked at, I guess. And then the signature, I've gotten some mixed things. Some people say it's real that have seen photos of this. Some people say it's fake. But, all in, I'm $75. After the authentication fees, I don't know, might be $175 to $200. I'll be all in on these balls. But if one of them come back real, I mean, I'll be ecstatic. But I just thought it was a crazy thrift shop find. And I know I kind of put myself out there to try to find these things. And I always go into yard sales and thrift shops. And this was a cool find. So hopefully they're real. At least one of them is. Again, if the Mantle's fake, so be it. If the DiMaggio's real, great. I already own a Mantle ball. But anyways, so... All right, that's that. Let me get into the cards now. So I sent 3 cards into NBA, as I do quite often these days. One of them, I definitely knew I was going to get the gold, and it was this card here. This is that really nice Ted Williams that I picked up here. I don't know how well that's picking it up. This got the NBA gold. I knew it was, and again, this was the card that I was like so upset that it was a friggin' 3. But it was what it was. But you can see the cards, very clean. Looks good. Surface is great. Centering's great. Color's great. It's just I knew this was going to get a gold designation here. But really happy to own that. It's just a fantastic card. Next one is, so I sent in 3 cards. This one got a gold. I had sent in a 55 Yogi Berra that did not get a designation, whatever. And then I sent in this card here, and this ended up getting the silver diamond. So this is, obviously, you get that paper loss nick there. But all in all, I was hoping this was going to get some gold or silver. This ended up getting the silver. So it looks great. Yeah, just kind of wanted to get these done. And they did change. So NBA, I just want to give a shout out to NBA. The owner is Mike Baker, but then this guy Damien, which is his partner, you guys can look up online. I think he has some videos on YouTube. These cards got lost in the mail. These 2 and my 55 Berra. I sent this into NBA I think it was late to mid-August, and package should have got delivered, and then I hadn't heard anything from NBA that they had received the package, but the USPS tracking said it was delivered. So after a while, I contacted NBA, and I'm like, did you guys receive this? And they said, no, we haven't. So Damien himself went to the post office and me and him were in phone call communication for days and days, probably a week plus. He was trying to track this package down. Turns out USPS, even though I sent this priority, lost this package. And I was upset at first. I'm like, what? These are some big cards of mine, especially the Mays. And Damien went out of his way to get to the bottom of it, help track it down. I guess USPS kind of admitted that they made a mistake, and he ended up getting these, which I'm just like, I was very grateful that he did. And they kind of, when they received these, they kind of sped up the process of getting them certified or not. But Damien is great, and NBA is great. I did say in the past that they did charge a lot of money for shipping. Their website's changed completely now. So now you can go online, and the shipping's cheap. The shipping is just about as much money to authenticate one card through them. So now it's like $20 to ship. So if you want to send cards to NBA at their lowest service level, it's like $20 to $25 per card. And then the shipping is I think it was $25. So you can, with low risk, you can send not low risk, obviously mine got lost, but with low money, now you can send these cards out and not spend a fortune. Because I remember NBA had a minimum of $150 to send cards via FedEx. So they changed now and they're kind of updating, but I just want to give a shout out to them because great customer service there. So, all right, I'm going to keep going here. I picked up this card. Really happy to pick up this one. Keeping up with the Ted here. Picked up this 1958 Topps Ted Williams. Clean card. This is an SGC 5. Centering's great. Color's great. The 58s are crazy for snowing. And you could see very minimal, if any, snowing on his hat. But no issues with this card. Really, no crazy issues. It looks great. And the back is also beautiful too. No staining, no nothing. And this is the first card of the set too. So that's, always condition sensitive. This one, I just saw it online and I kind of gawked at it for a bit. And you really don't, this is an impossible card to find clean and centered. If you guys are, ever looking, anything from the 58 set is tough. But this one in particular is tough. Usually you'll see kind of some dark marks on the yellow. Same with the Clemente. The Clemente is a card that I want from this set too, and that one's just impossible to find centered and clean too. So when I saw this, I had to scoop it. So it's another pickup there. And then this one's a pretty big one. I was really happy with finding this. I found this for kind of a decent amount of money on eBay. Not crazy. I didn't spend a lot of money on it. This is a very beautiful 1957 Topps Clemente. Really good centering, off slightly left to right, but this was an NBA gold when I purchased it. Just super clean. Again, this set's notorious for snowing as well, but the image is super clean here. Very clean. I don't know how well my camera's picking it up, but it's just great. The focus is great. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about it. It's such a cool image of Clemente too, a nice headshot. And the back is vibrant too. It's a great, I could see why this got an NBA gold. This is an SGC 7.5, which to me is kind of odd. I don't think there are many of these out there at 7.5, but just happy to own this one. This one's definitely in the PC. It checks all the boxes for me. It's Clemente, mid to late 50s sets that I like, and then obviously it's got great eye appeal. So there's that one. And then now this one's probably my favorite pickup and my last pickup. So you guys had seen, oh, shit. Okay, you guys have seen me show this one off here. This is a 54 Williams here that I got certified by NBA. Incredible centering and clean copy for the first card in the set. And I've wanted the 250. So I've been after the 250, like I mentioned that before, I believe, in the video. And I found it online here. So I'm going to replace this Ted here so you can see them side by side eventually. So this is like, to me, I saw this listed on eBay and I knew the seller. So I reached out to him on Instagram and we made a deal direct, not through eBay. But man, look at this friggin' card. This is a beautiful, beautiful registration, beautiful coloring, beautiful surface, centering. I mean, it's gorgeous. This is a 1954 250 Ted Williams SGC 4. And the back is just as nice too. A little off left to right centering, but still got the NBA gold. I didn't send this out. The seller did. But man, this is so sweet to me. Look at just, the card looks like it was printed yesterday. The colors are so perfect. Surface is so clean for 54. So this is, again, if you're searching for great condition cards from this set, tough to find something this nice. So I got now officially the bookends of the 54 set. Both Williams, obviously he was in the set twice. I'm partial to this card personally. I just think it looks better. I like the shot of Ted. But yeah, so really, really happy collecting a lot of Ted stuff here. But actually, yeah, half this video is Ted, believe it or not. That's crazy. But yeah, just super happy to own this card. And I got it for, I paid up for it. I'm not going to lie to you. I did pay up because it did have great eye appeal. I do that, but it's a card that I don't plan on moving. And I'm happy to own both of these two together, which look great. So, but yeah, that's it, guys. Appreciate it. And I'll post another video soon. Thanks.